The story begins with a dream of the story's protagonist, who is Dan Millman. In his dream, he is in a gymnastics competition and has an accident that breaks his leg into pieces. After that, he wakes up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and he decides to go for a run to clear up his mind. He gets to a gas station and buys something to drink. When he is paying, an elderly man with a white beard comes and talks to him. Dan gets upset with the old man and decides to go out. Being outside the store, he turns back and sees the man standing on the roof of the store. Dan freezes and then he goes away from there. The next night, Dan returns to the shop and sees the man. This time he asks questions about how he had managed to make that leap. It is impossible for a human to jump over 2 meters. He knows that because he is a gymnast. The man tells him that if he wants to accomplish this feat, he must first learn many things. Dan tells him to ask anything. The old man asks, "Are you happy?" Dan gets disappointed and claims the reason for his question. Then answers that his father has a lot of money, that he is doing well in college, and that he is very good shape. The old man replies that if so, why he cannot sleep. Dan starts to get angry and the old man makes another question. What will you do if you do not enter to the Olympics? With this question, Dan gets even more upset and names the man as Socrates. Then he leaves. A little time later, when Dan is in his room with a girl, he feels the presence of Socrates and suddenly sees him. He frightens and visits him again that night. Being at the gas station, Dan sees a girl and follows her to a table where she serves a meal. She says that he will dine with Socrates. When dining, Dan eats with few manners, so Socrates tells him that he must have a balance. Then he challenges Dan to remain in a standing position with knees bent and arms stretched for 5 minutes. Dan fails to meet the goal and he falls to the ground. After that, Socrates invites him to be coached by him in order to develop the full potential of his mind and body. Dan accepts, and from that moment, a friendly relationship is created. The rest of the story unfolds on the lessons that Socrates teaches to Dan, by instructing in the most of his behavior and correct his bad habits. After a while of being apprentice, Dan gets upset, since his lifestyle correction causes a decrease to his physical performance, so he decides to leave the training with Socrates. After that, his performance recovers as he had it before knowing the old man. Everything was again great, but days after, he has an accident on his motorcycle, which breaks his leg as in his dreams. He spent several days in hospital and doctors say that hardly he will walk again. Being in that situation, Dan revisits Socrates and this time he asks him for help to recover. Dan starts a new training that rehabilitates him and then he gets fully recovered to return to gymnastics. Practicing and now he gets strengthened to be more prepared than ever. The day of going to the competition, Dan visits Socrates at the gas station, but he is not there. After that day, he does not see him again. At the end, Dan competes and won one of the first places.